Welcome back to another week of the Chainsaw Man chapter review. And today we're gonna be covering chapter 179, Van Gan. I don't know what it is, but he was saying this earlier when he wanted the blood. As I said before, I was right on my prediction. I don't think Pita was gonna end up taking the blood just because I don't think he's gonna want to sacrifice children in order to save himself. And thanks to Jay Wizzle, I don't know if you're still watching this video or if you subscribed or anything, or if this comes up and you recommend it. And thanks to Jay Wizzle who helped me clarify on this aging devil thing. He said that Fumoko was having a conversation with the Japanese government and that they agreed to the aging devil. So we know for sure that this devil belongs to the Japanese government, and I was pretty sure that Pita probably did know about it just because he probably did fight him in hell, so he probably remembers how the contract works with it. We start off the chapter with Pita coming out from the ground. Before we saw that he was just a head, so we saw that he was kind of able to re-heal himself, so now he has his arms and stuff back, and that he's crawling to go to the aging devil. He still goes for the blood sign, showing that he does not want to take the children's lives in order to save himself. And you can see the aging devil's still trying to kill him, and you see Yoru off in the distance just saying that she's getting jealous that the aging devil's trying to kill Pita, just because she can see from the distance that she's holding his head as if she wants to kill him. And then she gets really jealous. You can see in this panel that she looks very upset or annoyed. What I thought was gonna happen was also that she was probably gonna have a breakdown just because she realized what happened and what she caused with switching with Yoru. In this chapter, she seems very pitiful of Chainsaw Man just because she does say like Chainsaw Man's on his last legs and that she should just leave him alone. And you can see Yoru just fighting that she's like, nah, let me focus on killing him. He still isn't mine. She still wants to claim him as a weapon. And then I don't believe whatever Yoru says, because in this chapter she does say, if Chainsaw Man becomes my weapon, Denji will return to being an ordinary human. And like I said before, I don't think that's how it could work. Yes, we saw him do it with Makima where he was able to switch out with Pita and Denji was his own person, but we haven't seen that yet. I don't know where would Denji even separate from here. In the Makima, she wasn't able to find Denji because she didn't really care for Denji, so she couldn't even recognize his smell. But then in here we have Yoru. She's been close to Denji, so she knows how he probably smells or something, because remember, keep in mind, she is a devil, so she probably has like a heightened sense of smell compared to Asa. So I don't know if this will work. And even then, you can see right here in the next panel that when Asa asks, do you really believe that'll work out like that, you can see she has like a face like oh, maybe it won't work. I don't know, something's off with her face, and she's like, yeah, I do believe me. But I feel like she's probably gaslighting her just to believe that, like I am. I told you guys that I don't believe that that's how it works, but at the same time, we don't know for sure. Something about her face just doesn't sit right with me. Maybe she knows that it's not gonna work, but she's trying to gaslight her into thinking that it's gonna work. And then you can see that Asa switches out with Yoru, and you can see that she's gonna do the finger bang again, and then you can see Asa switch out with her, which shows that she's scared of what's gonna happen again, because she already knew the destruction that Yoru can cause, and she probably switched out just because she didn't want to do it. And she even says it herself. Yoru says, stop fearing me, and she's like, no. And then she's like, Asa, let me have my body back. And she's like, you know what, I'll relax for now. And you can see that she's hurt that Asa's scared of her, because she does say, you're afraid of me, Asa, this hurts. But at the same time, can you really blame Asa for being scared of her? She is in her body, so she knows that she's pretty much watching everything unfold, all the destruction, all the chaos, and what she could do. And since they are in the same body, they are able to, she is a accomplice to the destruction that she's causing. So Yoru isn't gonna get in trouble because no one sees Yoru, they see Asa for Asa. That they can see the lines on her, but they just think, why does Asa, like, where those scars come from? They don't think Yoru, they don't know about her. So who's gonna be the one getting in trouble with public safety? It's gonna be Asa. And then I'm pretty sure it's might end up the same way as with Rize, where they didn't see her for Rize, they saw her for just the bomb devil, and then she saw her as something else. Then she knows Asa, and I feel like it might go the same way. I feel like Yoru is such a master gaslighter, just because she does say, you're afraid of me, and then after that, when she says like, oh, that hurts me that you're scared of me, and then you can see her slowly switch back, and I feel like it's more like I'm not scared of you. Like, I don't know, something's just not sitting right with me. And then you can see her get all happy again when she's able to do the finger bang again, and you can see also realize she's like, oh no, I messed up. You can show in her like face that she's sweating. It's like, oh no, like why did I do this? And then you can see that she does bang. And I feel like this panel alone is gonna be really iconic, just because I don't know, I can just feel it already. And you can see her finger turn into like a gun turret or something. We still haven't seen the tank arm yet, so this is still a gun turret. and you can see the bullet fly off and it going towards the aging devil. But I don't know why it ended up being a finger, and it does go back to the whole Texas thing of the National Pistol Association with people losing 2.5 fingers or something. I don't remember. I need to go back on the chapter. I'm gonna put it on screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. You can see that the aging devil is able to stop it. I feel like it's more like a, I don't know how to describe it, but in Naruto you can, there's some people like Pain, he's able to absorb chakra and his attacks. Like when Naruto throws his wind star and shuriken, he's able to absorb the jutsu, and I feel like that's kind of more like what the aging devil can do, because you see that the finger gets cut off. And for those of you that don't understand this panel where the aging devil says neither Chainsaw Man nor War Devil are mature enough to talk to me, and the reason why she says this is because aging has been around for such a long time, ever since Earth was created. Even in the Chainsaw universe, aging has always been a thing, so it's obviously going to be more older than the rest of them, because the War Devil, yes, it's always been around. In terms of gun turrets and tanks, that's kind of more modern, that's in more like 1920 or before, because before it was just like rifles and muskets. I don't know the exact time when the tanks and stuff all got developed, but then it is pretty new, 1920 compared to since the beginning of the Earth. And the same thing with Chainsaw. The Chainsaw is more younger. I think Chainsaw is a little bit more older than the War Devil, but compared to aging, it's nothing. You can see it slowly turn the finger into ash, so she probably just sped it up. So that's a very dangerous thing to have, because with just one touch you can age someone by like who knows how many, because you can see that she's able to turn the finger into just dust. So if she's able to turn this, I feel like Famine might come back and help out in some way, but at the same time, who knows, because what is she gonna do to really help out in this situation? Because now Yoru has made an enemy of the aging devil, and she already wants Denji, she already wants Pachita, and at the same time, if Pachita does find a way to be aging, then aging is no longer going to be a thing in Chainsaw Man. So we already saw what happens with the ears and the mouth, and if aging is gone, then no one's going to be aging. You're going to be stuck that age forever. So I think the aging devil is still going to find a way to retreat. I just wish the chapters were just a little bit more longer, just because I want to know what Fujimoto is thinking about this, because I want to see everything, but it's just chapters are so short. I want to know what happened, like what would have happened to those kids, like where were those kids heading to? Were they heading to a bunker like I mentioned in my previous video, or were they gonna be prepared to get killed or something? Because what if the Japanese government called in the aging devil for this thing to get ready? Maybe it was like Makima's like sacrificial thing where she prepares everyone in line in order to do the ritual, but at the same time, I don't know if it just pops up whenever it wants to pop up. Maybe what I think my next theory for the next chapters is that maybe Yoru decides to help out just because Yoru, I think also might decide to help out just because she does know that Denji's in there, but then Yoru's gonna be fighting with like, no, like I defeated Chainsaw Man, he's right there, he's mine, but it's just Aging Devil that's in the way. At the same time, Aging Devil is a problem, because if she does touch Yoru in some way, then she's pretty much gone. So I don't see a team up happening between Chainsaw and Yoru, but at the same time, I feel like it's gonna be more like a Asa Denji team up, just because she does want to save Denji, and then they have a common enemy now, because now we have Agent going after both of them. So who knows what's gonna happen? I feel like it's gonna be like a Asa and Denji team up instead of a Yoru and Pachita team up. And then afterwards, I feel like if they do go that route, then they're gonna defeat Aging and then find a way to make her retreat. And the reason why I say it's a her is because when you see her in the very beginning of the chapter, she has like high heels, so that's what I'm guessing. And then afterwards, if they defeat Aging and make her retreat, then they're gonna go back to the same fighting again. Or maybe Yoru is gonna want to retreat just because she did have Pachita at gunpoint, crawling on his arms with legit nothing. There was literally nothing, not even legs, nothing. He's having his Anakin Skywalker moment. She had her right there and then, but then she doesn't want to go through because she won just based on luck. So who knows? Probably Famine might come out and help out with Yoru, because they are sisters. So she's probably gonna be like, oh, now you mess up the Aging Devil, so I gotta help you out. Okay, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you guys want to stick around for the next chapter review, hit subscribe, because I am going to be covering the rest of Chainsaw Man, just because I do like recording these videos and talking to people who also like Chainsaw Man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Alex, and let me know what your theories are for the next chapter, or if you agree with me. It's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Alex. I'll see you guys in the next chapter review. Take care.